Hello YouTube, your host the Best Knight here with another Oblivion build, this time the Overlord. If my voice sounds any different, it's because I'm getting a sore throat, so you're gonna have to excuse that. I tried recording this video once before, but I noticed a mistake I had made when I was putting together the character build, the Overlord. He has reached his ultimate form now. So just I quickly fixed those mistakes. And yeah. So he has a specialization in combat. I feel like that much was obvious, I guess. I don't know if it was or not. But anyways, he is an experienced fighter. And by the way, he's an Imperial. In his youth, he used to crack skulls for a crime lord back in... I had all of this thought up. I had a backstory thought up, but now I can't really remember it. Worst time to forget it ever. He used to crack skulls for a crime lord somewhere. That's all you need to know. It had something to do with that, then something happened. Wait. He is an Imperial. And he used to crack skulls for a crime lord. However, at least in my experience, there's not many crime lords on the go in Cyrodiil during Oblivion. I really wish I could remember what I had come up with. Let's just say it was... the crime lord was hiding out in a Shaden Hall. He was running the streets prior to the events of Oblivion. Like, a couple years prior to Oblivion. And this guy had been... the Overlord once worked for him. And that was just his nickname, was Overlord, for no real reason. We're just going with this, just making up a backstory now. Then a raid just happened to go wrong, and no, a raid didn't go wrong. The Shaden Hall guards raided their hideout, and the rest were executed, and he, for some reason, was sent to the Imperial prison. Well, to the prison in the Imperial City. Just fuck it, that's his backstory. Anyways, his favorite attributes are strength and personality. Strength because, I mean, he used to crack skulls for a crime lord. That takes a bit of strength, I guess. And personality because, well, if you're gonna go cracking skulls for a crime lord, at least be charismatic about it. At least, just comment on weather before you cut their head off. If you don't get that reference, then I feel bad for you. It's from Dragon Age Origins. Anyways, his major skills. Let's start with Armorer. Well, he did a lot of fighting, and against his more skilled opponents, his armor and weapons would end up in a state where he needed to fix them up. Therefore, he became experienced at fixing his weapons and armors up. Blade, because he's become quite good at swinging his favorite sword, or whatever. Is just whatever weapon you want to find, whatever sword or dagger you want to find and use, whatever. Hand to hand, because sometimes you don't have a weapon on you, or sometimes you just want to punch something. Heavy armor, because nothing keeps you safer than heavy armor. Mercantile, because who the fuck wants to get ripped off by a merchant? And then have to kill them, and then go to jail for it. Security, because sometimes you don't want to stay in jail, so you have to break out. And speechcraft, because sometimes, well, you gotta talk to people to get information. And beating the crap out of them won't always get you the information you want.